Good morning, dear students. My name is Shashank Kumar Verma, and today I am going to discuss the second video of decimals. In previous video, we discussed about the basic concept of decimal, why we will use the decimal, why we are using decimal, and how we have to convert in decimal. Clear, student? Now, in this video, we will discuss about the next topic, and our next topic is decimal on number line. Clear, student? So I think everyone is aware about the number line because we discussed the number line in integers. So now again I am going to repeating this, but this is little bit different because this is the number line, decimal on number line you have to do. In integer, you know that how to represent the integer on number line, same as you have to represent the decimal on number line. So now I am going to revise what is the number line, student. Clear? So you know that here in middle there is a 0. Clear, student? And the left hand side of 0, this is the number line. So left hand side of the 0 all are negative integer, and right hand side of the 0 all are positive integers. This you know very well. So you know that here 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Clear, student? And here left hand side there should be -1, -2, -3. Clear, student? So this is your number line. Acha. Now, as you know that if there is a number line, sorry, let us take an example. If there is a number line given like 0 to 1. Okay, student? If this is a number line, so what you will do, you will draw a number line 0. Here you will put 0 and 1. Clear, student? Now, one important thing is that if you will see your ruler, like that, you can see just 3 and 4 is given, 1 and 2 is given, so you will count there should be the 10 line between every numbers. Clear? What is the meaning of this, student? Means if 0 and 1 is given, na, it means there should be 10 line in between both of them. How? Just from start 0 to first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is your 10. Clear, student? So between every number, between any two number, there will be the 10 lines. Clear? What is the use of this, student? You have one question will come in your mind. What is the use of this? Clear? Because in integer what you are doing, matlab you have to represent 3, so you directly put the 3. 4, so you directly put the 4. -1, directly you will put the -1. But in decimal, you know that you have to, just say if you have to show 0.3, if you have to show 0.3 in number line, so you know that ki in integer, you know whole number are any natural number or any prime number you have to represent on number line, but in decimal there is a 0.0.3. ठीक है ना? So this is decimal, this is not a natural number, this is not the whole number, this is not the prime number, this is 0.3. It means what? This is the category of decimal number. So how you will represent, student? 0.3 means, acha, first you have to decide the number comes in between which two numbers. You know that this is start from 0, this is start from, once again student, start from 0, and after 0 this is end on 0.3. Clear, student? So see carefully, you will start from 0. This is clear na? You will start from 0. Ab 0.3, use your common sense ki 0.3 lies between what? Not 1 and 2, not 2 and 3, not 3 and 4. You can easily say this, sir, 0.3 lies between 0 and 1. Clear, student? How? Because you know that 0.3 means it will start from 0, and 0.3 it means you know that this is the 10th place. Yeah, I explained in previous video what is the 10th place, 100th place and 1000th place. So this is 10th place. Ab you know that start from 0 and after 0.3, so it will be less than 1. Clear, student? This will come under 0 and 1. So how you will draw, student? You will mark here 0, you will mark here 1. Clear? Ab you know that what I explained, student, there should be the 10 lines, 10 small lines between any two number. Clear? There 0 is given and 1 is given, so how many lines should be there? 10 line. To mark is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one is your 10th line. Clear? Ab you know that this is what? From 0, so this is what? 0.1. This is 0.2. This is 0.3. This is 0.4. 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and this is 1. Clear? Because when you add 0.1 in 0.9, it comes what? 1. So you have to find out 0.3. So you know that 0.1, 0.2, and this one is 0.3. Is that clear, students? Now take another example. Just say if you have to mark like 3.4. Clear, student? Now if I want to ask in between which two line this 3.4 lies, in between which two number this line form 3.4 will come. Clear, student? So you will say easily, sir, it will come under 3 and 4. How under 3 and 4, student? You can see clearly. So student, you will say, sir, this will come under 3 and 4. Now how it will come under 3 and 4? We have to see this now. First draw a line. Clear, student? Acha student, one question maybe you can may become in your mind कि sir why you are using मतलब very small line. मतलब student see here, if 3.4 is given ना, तो what is the requirement? Only requirement is 3 and 4. तो why you are मतलब number line should be so long? Number line should not be so long. ठीक है ना? Only you have to do what is given, what is required thing. तो 3.4 is given, तो only 3 and 4 is required. No any integer is required. ठीक है ना? Not any negative integer, not any positive integer. Only 3 and 4 is the main factor. So why due to this I am using small number line. Clear, student? So 3.4, student, you know that 3 is given, start from 3. You know that a 0.4 is given, it will be lesser than 4. It is clear, because 3.4 is given na, to start from 3 and 0.4 is given. So definitely it will lie under the 4, because if if there was 3.6 also lie in the under the 4, because you know that 3.4 means start from 3. ठीक है ना? And 4 is given, so it will come under 4. ठीक है ना? Not more than 4. It will come under 4. So 3.4, so you will write down here 3 and 4. Write down here 4. Again, how many line in between 3 and 4, student? You know that simply you will say, sir, there will be 10 line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear, student? So 9 means 3.4 only you have to find out. So 1, 2, मतलब 3 is here. So 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Clear? So this will be 3.4. I think this is clear. Let us take another example. Like if it is given 7.8. Clear, student? What is given? 7.8. So अब you know that easily you can say this will lie in between. This will lie in between. 1 minute, student. So student, 7.8. So you will easily say, sir, this will lie in between 7 and what? 8, because start from 7 and after 7.8. Clear? So this must be less than what? 8. It means this number 7.8 lies between 7 and what? 7 and 8. Simply you can say. ठीक है ना? Now again draw the number line of this. Clear? So you know that this will lie between 7 and 8. Clear? So again we will do the same process. One number line you will draw. Clear, student? So 7 and 8. You know that only requirement of 7 and 8. There is no requirement of any other number. So write down 7 here and 8 here. How many lines should be there? 10 line. You know that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 line means, student, only you have to draw the till 9 line, because 10th line is given. 10th line is already given. You have to start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10th line is also given. Clear? So 7.8 you have to find out. This is 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, 7.6, 7.7, 7.8. Clear? So this is your 7.8. So here you will mark 7.8. This is 7.8. Clear, student? And this is 3.4 and this is 0.3. Clear, student? So according to this you can mark the decimal on number line. I think this is clear, everyone, because this is very easy. Clear, student? So now come to the next topic. Clear, students? Now student, our next topic is comparing decimal. Now you know that comparing decimal is what? जैसे if 2 and 4 is given, अब I want to know which one is greater. So you will say easily, sir, 4 is greater than 2. Clear student? But this is about integer natural number. But if it is given 0.8 and 0.1, you can take any other example. Again matlab after this I will also take another example. This is first example. If you have to compare 0.8 and 0.1, clear? So how you will compare student कि मतलब which one is greater? Clear? अब you know that what I explained in previous video, after decimal this is first place, this is known as what? This is known as tenth. So tenth means student what? 8 multiply by 1 upon 10. This is clear because after decimal this is 10th place. So 10th place you know that what? 1 by 10. Hundredths means 1 by 100. Thousandths means 1 by thousandths. Clear student? So now this is 0.1. Up 0.1, this is also after decimal 1 place. After decimal only 1 digit. So this is also on 10th place. So what you will do? 1 multiply by 1/10. 10th means 1 upon 10. Is that clear student? So this become 8 upon 10 and this become 1 upon 10. Clear student? अब you know that denominator is equal. So you can say that this is 8 upon 10 and this is 1 upon 10. Clear? अब denominator is equal. If denominator will not be equal, तो you have to equal. ठीक है ना? तो now what is given? 8 by 10 and 1 by 10. So which one is greater student? Easily you can say sir 8 by 10 is greater. Clear? अब if denominator is not equal to, you have to equal this. Clear? What is the process of this? I will discuss in next question. Clear student? So now student, come to the next example. Let us take, this is 0.03 and this is 0.4. Clear? Now which one is greater student? You have to find out. Clear? So now you know that this is what? After decimal 0 and 3 means this is on 10th place, this is on 100th place. Clear student? So now student, you can see after decimal this is 0, so no means 3 is given. ठीक है ना? तो 3 is on which place? 3 is on 10th 100th place. Clear? So what you will write down? 3 multiply by 1 by 100 because hundredths means 1 upon 100. Now 0.4 is given. It means 4 upon, after decimal first digit is known as what? 10th. So what you will do here? Multiply by 10, divide by 10 means 1 by 10. So this will become what? 3 by 100. This will become what? 4 by 10. Up now you have to decide it. So what I explained student, if denominator is not equal, so you have to do the process by which they will become equal. So what we will do? We will take LCM. LCM you know that how to take? 10 and 100 is given. So take LCM 10 and 100. Clear student? So you know that the LCM of 10 and 100. 2 5 या 10, फिर 2 5 या 10 0, फिर 5, फिर 2 2 या 4, 2 5 या 10. Now it is divisible by 5. 5 1 या 5, 5 5 या 25, फिर 5 5 1 या 5. तो what is the LCM student? 5 5 जा 25, 25 2 जा 50, 52 जा 100. तो 100 is LCM. Now what is the process? Divide this 100 by this 100. तो 100 1 जा 100, 1 comes, तो 3 multiply by 1, फिर comma 10 and 100. Divide 100 by this 10. तो 10 10 जा 100, 10 4 जा student what? 10 4 जा 40. Clear student? So now it will become what? 3 upon 100. You can write down separately, and this will become what? 40 upon 100. Now easily you can see denominator is equal student. So denominator is equal. So which one is greater student? This 40 is 40 upon 100 is equal. Clear student? This is very easy. Now take another example like 0.6 is given and 0.52 is given. Clear student? You know that this is what? This is 6 multiplied by 1 upon 10. So you will write down 1 by 10. 0.52 is given. So what it will become? 52 multiplied by 10th 100th place you will see. So 1 upon 100. Clear students? So it will become 6 upon 10 and this will become 52 upon what? 100. Clear, student? Now again you will see this is 10, this is 100. Clear? So denominator should be equal. So what you will do? You will apply LCM. To take out LCM of 10 and 100. You know that LCM of 10 and 100 again 2 5 are 10, 2 5 are 10, फिर 0, फिर 2, this is not divisible, so you will copy. तो this is 25, फिर 5 1 जा 5, 5 5 जा 25, फिर again 5 1 जा 5. तो what is the LCM? 5 5 जा 25, 2 जा 50, 2 जा 100. As this one, so it will come 100. Now 10 10 जा 100, तो you know that 6 multiply by 10. Clear? फिर 100 1 जा 100, तो 1 comes, तो 52 multiply by what? 1. Clear? अब no, you know that this will become what? 60 upon 100, and this will become what? 52 upon 100. Is that clear, student? Now easily you can say which one is greater. Denominator is equal, student, so you can see easily that 60 is greater than 52. Acha, this is the basic concept. If you want to know immediately that which one is greater, so what you will do, student, you will see the first digit which one is right hand side, sorry left hand side, ठीक है ना. First digit which one is left hand side of the decimal. So you know that this is 0, this is also 0. You cannot say which one is greater. फिर after decimal what you will do? After decimal you will see the first digit. Here first digit is 6 and here first digit is 5. So easily you can say which one is greater, student? This one, this is 6, so this is greater. Clear na? If you have to find out answer immediately, you can do this by this way. Again you can see in this one 0 is given, here also 0 is given, you cannot say anything. After decimal the first digit is 0 and after decimal the first digit is 4. So easily you can say, sir, this one is greater. But this is the basic process you should know how to, matlab how it comes. Clear, student? Now come to the next topic. Our next topic is, now students, our next topic is uses of decimal and the first use in money. Clear, student? Now what is this? So now come to the point. Just say if it is given 1 rupees and 50 paise. Clear, student? If it is given 1 rupees and 50 paise, अब you have to convert in rupees. Clear, student? So how you will convert, student? This is given 1 rupees, it is okay, but this is given in paise, so you have to convert it. अब you know that कि 1 rupees, you know that 1 rupees equal to what? 100 paise. Everyone know this? This is very easy. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. In previous class you studied this. Similarly 1 paise become what? 1 paise equal to, अब 1 paise you have to find out, so 1 upon 100 what? Rupees. Clear, student? 1 paise equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. Clear, student? Means 1 rupees equal to 100 paise, so 1 paise equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. Means if you have to convert the paise into rupees, what you will do? You will multiply by 1 upon 100 rupees. Clear, student? Up now see here 1 rupees is given, so you will write down same. There will be no change in rupees because rupees you have to convert in the rupees, and 50 paise is given, a student. So what you will write down? You will do plus because you have to add all the numbers. 50 paise, so 50 you will write down same. अब 1 paise equal to what? 1 paise, I explained here, 1 paise equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. So we will multiply by what? 1 upon 100 rupees. Clear, student? Ab you know that this will become what? 1 rupees. Plus 50 upon 100 is given, a student. So what you will do? This is very easy. I explained how to convert in decimal, student. So now let us check. This is given what? 100 means 100 you have to divide 50 by 100. Ab you know that here you will write down 1 0. Now 50 is given and 100 is given, so 50 is not divisible by 100 because you know that 50 is lesser than 100. So what we will do? I explained in first video, if the number is not divisible you have to use the decimal. So here put 1 decimal. 1 decimal, it means you have to write the increase 1 0 in the number. So here you can increase one number, so this will become what? 500. So this will increase, divided by 100 into 5, yani 5 times, so this will come 500. Clear, student? It means the number which is, you will divide 50 by 100, so it will give what? It will give 0 point rupees, it will come 0.5. Clear student? So this will come 1.05 rupees. Is that clear student? This is very easy. Again, now take another example. Now student, come another example. Just say if it is given 3 rupees and 40 paise. Clear student? So what you will do? Same process. Rupees so will be same and 40 paise is given na. So 40 and 1 rupee is equal to what student? 100 paise. So multiplied by 1 upon 100. Same process you will apply. Now what is given? 40 upon 100 na. So same you will apply what? Rupees 3 so you will write down same. But 40 paise is given. So you will divide 40 by 100. So 40 is given. Now 40 is not divisible. So what I explained, you will put one decimal. So put one decimal. 400 become, अब you know that 100 when you will multiply 4 by 100 it will come 400. So this is divisible. Now the answer is what? 40 upon 100 is 0.4. Clear? So this is become what? This is become rupees 3.4. Is that clear students? You can also increase 1 0, but if 3.4 this is also correct. Clear student? Now take some another things like this is the use of decimal in money. Ab now come on length. Length using decimal. Clear student? This is our next thing. You can understand how to convert length in decimal. Clear student? So come on this point. So length you know that ki meter and centimeter you know that. Just say you know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. Like this is same like 1 rupees equal to 100 paise. And 1 centimeter equal to what? 1 upon 100 meter. Clear student? 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter equal to 1 upon 100 meter. Clear student? Now let us take example. If given 1 meter 42 centimeter and you have to convert in what? Convert in meter. So what you will do? 1 meter so you will write down same plus 42 you will write down up. You know that 1 centimeter equal to student what? 1 upon 100 meter. So you will multiply 1 upon 100. Clear? So this will become 1 meter. So same. But here you have to find out 42 upon 100. 42 upon 100 how it will come student? So 100 and here you will write down same as 42. Clear? Now 0. Ab you know that 42 is smaller than 100. So you cannot divide. So what you will do? Here you will put one decimal. It will come what? 402. 420. So 100 4 ja 400. Clear? Now this 20 remains. Up again decimal is given na. So decimal 1 decimal means you can increase 1 0. Clear? So here also you can increase 1 0. So this will come what? 100 2 ja 200. Clear student? This is come what? 0.42 meter. Is that clear student? So it will become what? 1.42 meter. अब this is the divide. Clear? So every time there is no need of do division. Concept clear na? Now again I am going to explain one important thing. What is this? Student, if it is given like 5 upon 10, ठीक है ना? So there is no need of divide again and again because process I clear, explanation I given na. So how it comes? It means student जैसे 5 upon 10 is given ना, तो put 1 5 upon put 1 0, ठीक है ना? In any number put 1 0. अब write down 5, ठीक है ना? अब 1 0 is given. Clear? It means the conclusion means after decimal there should be only one integer, only one number. So where you will put decimal student? Here you will put decimal. It देखो you can check after decimal one digit and this will be your result. Here also after decimal one digit and here because 1 0 is given. अच्छा again take another example like 32 upon 100 given. Is that clear student? So what I explained student? You will write down 0 फिर 3 फिर 2 copied. Clear? Now here 2 zeros given na. It means after decimal there should be 2 digit. Here also you can see देखो 42 upon 100 is given na. यानी अब what is the result? 0.42. It means after decimal there should be 2 digit if 100 is given in denominator. So 100 is given in denominator. So after decimal how many digits should be there? 2. So where you will put decimal? Use your brain. here you will put decimal, because if here you will put decimal, so you can count after decimal 1 and 2 digit. Clear? So this is the short process, short method. Again, if 3 upon 1000 is given, student, so what I explained, first you will put 0 and फिर 3. अच्छा, now you can say student कि sir here is 30, it means after decimal there should be 3 digits. But how you will do this? Because if you will put here decimal, so there should be only 1 digit. If you will put here decimal, there should be only 2 digit. So what you will do, student, you will put, first you have to make 3 digit na. So here 1 digit is given, chalo here also 1 digit, so 1 and 1 become 2 digit, so also put another 0. ठीक है ना? So this will become what? 3 digit become na. So you know that if 30 is given, it means you have to put, मतलब you have to mark the decimal, after decimal there should be 3 digit. So if you will put decimal, so you can check here, student, after decimal how many digits? 1, 2, 3 and 1 0 also you can put here. Clear? So this is your answer. Again example you can take, like 4 upon 1000. So same example, 4 you will write down. Ab you know that after decimal there should be what? There should be 3 digit. So 1 digit is given. So what you will do? 1 0 2 0 you will increase, and here you will put decimal. Ab you can check after decimal there is 3 digit. It means your answer is correct, and 0 you will put here. Acha, one important thing you can say, मतलब one question may be come in your mind, sir, why you are using decimal left hand side, why not right hand side? So what I explained, student, in previous video, if you will increase the decimal 0 right hand side, the value will be changed, but in left hand side the value will not be changed. I explained in previous video. Clear, student? Okay, so now come to the next topic. This is the short method and explanation I given. Now come on weight. Now what is this? This is the same as length, student, only I written weight, but process is same. Like it is given 6 kilogram, 8 gram. You have to change in kilogram. Ab you know that 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. This you know very well. And 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. You know that very well. Clear? Now, अब convert, you have to convert it, student. So 6 kilogram is given na. So write down 6 kilogram, same. Plus 8 gram is given. So you know that you have to convert in kilogram. So 8 multiply by 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. So 8 gram equal to 8 multiply by 1 upon 1000 kilogram. Is that clear, student? Now 6 is given, so you will write down 6. ठीक है ना? अब what I explained, 8 upon 1000 given ना. So what you will do, student, 8 upon 1000, you know that this will become 8 upon 1000. I explained previously how to convert very fast in decimal. You know that after decimal there should be 3 digit, because 30 is given na, and process I explained why it is coming. So you will write down 8. Ab how many digits required? 2 another digits required, because after decimal there should be 3 digit. So here also you will increase 1 0, also 1 increase 0, total 2 0 you will increase. And why left hand side? Because if you will increase right hand side, the value will be changed, but we will not have to change the value. Clear? So here you will put 2 0, because after decimal there should be 3 digit, and here you will put decimal and 0. This 0 if you are using okay, not using then also okay. ठीक है ना? So after decimal you can count 1 2 3 digit. It means this is correct. So what it will become? 0.008. Clear, student? Now when you will add, this will become 6.008 kilogram. Clear, student? So this is our 6.008 kilogram. ठीक है ना? Now take another example. जैसे if what is given, 8324 gram. Clear? अब you have to convert in kg. So what you will do, student? अब you know that 1 gram equal to what? 1000 kilogram. So you will write down 8324 multiply by 1 upon what? 1000. Clear? Because you know that 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. So write down 8324 upon what? 1000. Up you can see 3 zeros given. It means after decimal there should be 3 0. ठीक है ना? Process I explain how. This is the long process. अब now immediately if you want to know how, so student, you know that what I explained कि write down all number 8 3 2 4. Acha, here you know that after decimal there should be three digits because 30 is given. So where you will put decimal? Use your brain. You know that if you will put decimal after 8, so you can see after 8 there is the 3 digit 1 2 3. So this is your correct answer. If you will put decimal this here, so after decimal there should be 2 digit. This will be incorrect. What is the requirement? After decimal there should be 3 digit. So you will put a decimal here. So after decimal you can count 1 2 3 digit. So this will come in kilogram. Clear, student? So this is our second video. In next video we will discuss the next things. Clear, student? So till revise this concept. This is very easy, and when you will practice the question you will understand everything. Okay, student? Thank you.